What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Eddie. I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while. I'm actually I've been skipping a week. I should be posting every week, and I've been posting every 2 weeks, so that's personally my fault. I just haven't been consistent enough. Also, it's been raining the past few weeks, and so there hasn't really been a lot of things going on, really, as far as like car shows and car meets and stuff like that. Also, I've been really busy with like school and stuff like that, so I'm taking like a whole bunch of credits, and I'm like super busy, especially around the weekend, because that's usually when all my assignments are due. I have like 16 assignments that are due the very same day, and so I have to like break them down in between the days of the week, just so that I'm not so I'm not doing them all the day of. But anyways, today we're actually on our way to the shop. They're gonna install the headers. If you haven't followed me on TikTok already, make sure you guys follow me. It's the same as my YouTube user. You just have to use underscores for TikTok and Instagram as well. But I bought the headers last month, I believe. Like the first 2 weeks of last month, and they've been sitting in my garage ever since. So I've had the headers for a while now. They're finally gonna get installed. You guys are gonna be able to hear it. It's gonna be fully straight piped, catless, no mufflers, no resonators. I heard it's gonna be pretty loud. I'll probably keep it like this for maybe like 2 or 3 days. Then I'll go to another shop and put a muffler on, just because I have a lot of neighbors, and I don't want to be a nuisance to them, and I also want to keep a good relationship with them as well, just because you never know when you'll need neighbors. So definitely want to keep that relationship healthy, if that makes sense. But anyways, I also bought a diffuser. I don't know if you guys can see it, it's in the back here, but I bought a diffuser for my car too. I'm on the stock diffuser, and it honestly looks really bland. It doesn't really like match with all the angles and edges of the actual body of the car, so I bought a new one as well. I'm gonna see if I can have that installed today as well. And yeah, that's a video for today. It's just gonna show you guys the install, the sound clip and all that kind of stuff. Also, I know people are gonna ask me in the comments too, but I am running a 1 7/8 stainless power Longtube headers. I believe I got them from American Muscle. I believe they ran me about like 15 or 1600, I believe. Can't remember. I think it was 1600. And what else? Again, fully straight piped. And yeah, I will. I'm on my way there right now. My appointment's at 10. It's 10:4. It says that I'll arrive there at 10:14. Now that it's 10:14. It's 9:30 actually, but it says that I'll arrive at 10:14. So it's a 44-minute drive right now. I've been driving for like 30 minutes already. But yeah, I'll probably stop by real quick to get a snack. I haven't eaten breakfast at all. I just kind of woke up, showered, dressed, and put all this stuff in the trunk and kind of left. I didn't even get to eat, so I'll probably stop by real quick, get something to eat before I get to the shop. I'm gonna arrive hella late, but I'll shoot them a text right before too. But I will pick it back up once I get to my first stop. You guys, so we made it to the spot a couple hours ago. I was just talking to bro, and I was just kind of on my phone. I was watching Drake build actually while I was watching the guy take off the OEM headers. But anyways, I made it to the spot. I think he still has a couple more hours to go. He already took off all the headers. We're just waiting to get the new ones installed. And we're gonna go from there. He did mention that the car was going to be pretty loud too, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised it's not going to be loud. It's going to be pretty loud. It's fully straight pipe, like I said. We'll just kind of see what happens. My biggest mistake is that I didn't get new gaskets, so we're reusing the ones that I have. And I don't know. I know I was told that I needed to get new gaskets, but I thought that the Longtube headers that I had bought, they came with new gasket, but apparently they didn't. And so, yeah, there's that dilemma. There's always new things coming up when you buy parts like this too. Like there's always one piece missing, or you're always missing one piece. So I should have made sure that I had gaskets. I didn't. I kind of left them in the box just sitting in my garage, and I only brought them out just for this too. So I guess it was my fault on my end. Just kind of see what happens. He says it shouldn't be too bad. Maybe just like readjusting every couple years, because like the bolts could be loose. But who knows? I don't know yet. I'll just kind of wait and see what's it called. But yeah, I should. I'm right now. I'm waiting to get picked up. I'm not trying to stay here for like 6 hours. I'm waiting to get picked up, kind of see what happens, and then after, he'll just text me, and I'll come back and pick up the car, and I'll give you guys a sound clip too once it's all said and done. It's all set up, whatever. And so that you guys can get a better idea too what a Scatpack would sound like with those Longtube headers. I know when I was doing my own research, I wasn't able to find any stainless power Longtube header install video or like sound clips. So being able to bring that out for you guys, I feel like would be great, because I know a lot of people use stainless power anyways, because Cook's super expensive. It's like $3,000, and most of the other headers, they're like less than $1,000, and people usually shops don't recommend for you to buy headers that are less than $1,000. Not because they're not cheap, but just because gain wise, power wise, and just I guess cheaper just really isn't better. So it's better to just spend a little bit more money, and to get a good power increase. So we'll kind of go from there. And I was gonna mention too, if you guys are from the Pacific Northwest, from the PNW, Portland area, Vancouver, Beaverton, whatever, if you guys need to get your headers installed, go ahead and come to Passiondrivenmotors. I believe it's on Instagram. Come here, they'll get you right for sure. I'm not getting like what's it called? I'm not getting a discount or anything like that at all. They're super cool guys. My first time meeting them too. They're super chill. They're taking care of me. They're taking care of my car and all that kind of stuff. So definitely, if you have like a V8, like American Muscle V8, or if you have a BMW, I know he told me that he specializes more in like BMWs and more like it was BMWs. He told me what else was it? Audis or Toyotas? I don't know. I know for sure it was BMWs and a couple of other cars. And he says that he does a lot of Longtube installs for American muscle cars, like Camaros, Mustangs. I know he told me that he did a GT350 as well. So anyways, if you guys are from the PNW and you guys need to get your parts installed or whatever, whether it's lowering springs, Longtube headers, whatever it is, come to Passiondrivenmotors on Instagram. I'll link it down in the description too. And yeah. So I just got back. Car's not ready yet. It's almost done. Almost. You guys are almost gonna be able to hear it. It should be about like 30 minutes or so. Basically, all the pipes are done. He's just putting in the clamps. That's basically it. Everything's already bolted on and everything. Man, it's been a long day. I woke up at like, I think I fell asleep yesterday at like 4 in the morning or something like that. I woke up at 7 or 8. I can't remember. I think I woke up at 7:30. And then I had to drive a whole hour and a half all the way up here. So I'm like exhausted. But anyways, I'll get this clip for you guys real quick. And then kind of go from there. I might go out with my one of my boys actually too, and join up with them a little bit. I haven't seen him in a while. He's my middle school friend. So I'll hang out with him for a little bit, and maybe go take some pictures or videos of the car out in Vancouver Mall. They got some really good lighting, so I'm trying to go out there real quick, just to post for TikTok. And yeah. All right, you guys. I don't know if you guys can see me very well. It's pretty dark. It's pretty cloudy up here. But anyways, the install is finally done. Just tightening up some bolts. It's gonna come down and it'll get turned on, and I'll get that clip for you guys. Give me a minute. All right, you guys. So I'm back in my city now. Was just hanging out with my boy real quick. And I was able to, kind of get some fun little, little back road driving by myself, just to kind of, feel out for the car now and kind of get used to the sound. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty loud in person. I do not recommend you straight piping your car like at all. Um, I mean, unless you want to be obnoxious and you don't care, or you live in the middle of nowhere and you don't have neighbors, I mean, do what you please. But honestly, if you have neighbors, don't do it. It's not really worth it. It's extremely loud. You're going to be a nuisance. You are going to call for attention. This car is loud. Um, he did the guy that was putting the headers and the guy that was installing the headers. He did mention that the check engine light was gonna turn on either after the drive, or once I turned it on again. It already turned on, so I already have it now. It's gonna get tuned in 2 months from now, so I'll just stick with the check engine light for a while. Until then, I won't be able to remote start it, stuff like that, because of that check engine light. If for the people who haven't seen my car or are new to the channel, this is my car. This is my 2018 Dodge Charger Scatpack, RT Scatpack, because it's 2018. I got it almost 2 years ago. I got it when I was 21. I'm 2 years in September. I'll have this car. Only modifications done right now is ported manifold, ported throttle body, and Longtube headers. I'm still waiting for that colder thermostat, which is like $50, not that big of a deal. And I need 1,000cc injectors as well, because I'm going to be running race fuel on this car. I won't be doing E85 like everybody else. I won't be doing E85 for the reason that E85 is hard for it's hard to really come by E85 here. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna run race fuel, because race fuel is more common here than E85. And some people will say, well, how's that the case? Well, I have a VP Racing gas station like around my house. So I stopped there and I checked, and they have racing fuel at the pump, which is I think it was like $7 or something like that. I can't remember. But I checked, I made sure, but they don't have E85, and a lot of gas stations here they don't. If I wanted to get E85, I need to travel all the way to Eugene, which is like 2 hours away from me, and I'm not doing that. So it will be able to run, regular premium octane, which is like 91, 92. I'll be able to run that, but then also whenever I want to go racing, I'll be able to drain it and then run, a higher octane level, which is the racing fuel. Especially because, as I mentioned before, I'm going to do a lot of racing this summer, especially during the Mopar Nationals, which is coming in this August, actually, which is 4 months from now. So I'll be doing that, and I'll be, having a blast with this car, just kind of see what it puts down. Right now, currently stock, because I was racing it stock, it was putting down 12.6, I believe. It's my lowest, my 12.6 quarter mile time. And my 1/8 was like, I can't remember, like 8 seconds, something like that. I don't know. I think it was 8 seconds. It's not quick at all. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's not the fastest. I would like to see this car be in the high 11s, or mid 11s. So like 11.69 or something. That's my main goal. Kind of see what happens. Just being a full bolt-on NA car. I'm not boosting it, as you know. Scatpacks, they don't really like boost, so I'm not boosting it. And just kind of see how that goes. And for people who are new to the channel as well, I am disabled, so I am in a wheelchair. So what basically my main goal, honestly, is I want to have a fast car, and I want to be known for having a fast car, especially in a wheelchair. Usually in this type of, I don't know if you would call it a sport, but like in this type of like hobby and stuff like that, you don't really see a lot of people doing, uh, from coming from different backgrounds doing this actually. And you don't see a lot of people in wheelchairs doing a lot of things. They're very limited, to what they can and can't do. I'm not trying to like be political or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that everything should involve somebody with a wheelchair. I'm not saying that at all. I think that there's some circumstances where you can't be in a wheelchair and do that thing. Like, I wanted to be a cop, doesn't mean that I can be a cop. So definitely being able to get into the car scene in the car community and be able to put down, good power, in a car like this, and be able to be, um, what do you call it, like, be known, like, as be known in a way that, like, hey, the car can be recognized and it can be pointed to me, like, that's the guy in the wheelchair, races cars or whatever. This really what I want to do. It's not something that I'm looking forward to do like full time. Like, again, I'm in school. I'm studying for a bachelor's in business administration. So YouTube is kind of like really my side thing. I'm not making any money out of it. It's all, I thought that was security for a second. I'm parked like right under this like little bridge thing or whatever. There's like this little hospital. But anyways, YouTube is just like my side thing. I decided to kind of get into content creating just because, I'm already doing this anyways when I go out with friends and doing car stuff. So I thought it would be best to kind of record some of my interactions around the car community and kind of, share that with you guys as well. I do a lot of like posting on TikTok. That's mostly what I'm doing. So the car is definitely, more known, I would say, on TikTok than anything else. But again, I'm not really famous. It's not like I have like a huge following base. I'm very, I'd say it's a good following base, and I'm very grateful for it actually. Um, and I hope to continue to grow, and I hope to continue to inspire people to kind of, get into the car scene, and just kind of see what ideas and what let people kind of be creative almost. I will say this: I'm not one of those guys that will. I don't want to trigger. I don't want to trigger anybody, but like, I'm not one of those guys that will respect the Honda Civic with the fat spoiler in the back. I'm gonna tell you that much. So be creative, but don't be that fucking creative. Like, don't do that. But you know, that's just um, that's just my opinion. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video and my little rant talk, whatever. If there's anything else that you guys want to see more of, either from me, car stuff, you know, whatever, please write it down in the comments. It'll give me a better idea of what to record. Honestly, right now I'm only posting car meets and, you know, things that I'm doing to my car, but I really want to post something that you guys want to see. Like I said, I live in Oregon. It's not. I don't live in California where like the race scene is super big, but if there was some car racing, you know, day or whatever that they organize or whatever, I will be there. I'll record and I'll post it for you guys. But if you're interested in racing, definitely make sure to stay tuned, because I will be posting racing for I believe in June. I will be posting in June, July. Yeah, the June, July is when I'll be posting some racing, but it's usually drag racing. It's not street racing, so it's not rolls. It's not, you know, whatever. Oh, the lights turned off because I wasn't moving. Hold on, give me a second. Ah, they're not turning back on. Never mind. Anyways, it's not roll racing. It's usually always digs because it's a drag strip. But anyways, I'll be posting that. If you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and you know, stay tuned for those uploads. Again, if you haven't followed my TikTok or my Instagram already, it's that AFA Scat, and usually it's an underscore before every word, and it's the same for all my card pages, whatever, like TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. But make sure you guys follow. I post a whole bunch on Instagram, and I post a whole bunch of TikTok too. I try to post like at least three times on TikTok. But anyways, make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Peace.